Howdy, folks. Welcome to Middle Take, where we're going to be talking about some playoff action for our basketball season. And just a heads up. I know some of you have been following me and know that my favorite team is out. They did not make it to the playoffs this year, and that is none other than, drumroll please, the Golden State Warriors. It was what a run, especially that last tail end of the season. Or the preseason. That was amazing. I love to see Steph Curry coming back from injury and putting up those numbers, showing that he is still there. He's still that force to be reckoned with. But we're going to jump into it right now. We're going to jump into the playoff action. Starting off on the Eastern Conference, we got the Orlando Magic F-seed lead 1-0 against the top seed Detroit Pistons. Of course, from the get-go, you can see some upsets already, but it's still really early in the season or in the playoffs, so we cannot count our eggs before it hatch. It's too early. Next up, we got Boston Celtics, the second seed, lead 1-0 against Philadelphia 76ers. Next up, we got New York Knicks, third seed, lead against the Atlanta Hawks. And next one, we got Cleveland Cavaliers, the fourth seed, lead 1-0 against the Toronto Raptors. And we're going to fly over to the Western Conference. We got Oklahoma City Thunder, first seed, lead 1-0 against the Phoenix Suns. That was a tough game. Next one, I would say the one everyone is watching, the one that has one of the most hype so far, San Antonio Spurs. That was a big game. They are the second seed, leading the series 1-0 against the Portland Trail Blazer. Next up, we got Denver Nuggets, third seed, lead 1-0 against the Minnesota Timberwolves. And last but not least, Los Angeles Lakers, fourth seed, lead 1-0 against the Houston Rockets. That was also a fun one to watch. Of course, LeBron James and Bronny James there as well, leading the charge. I wish them luck. It would be nice to see them get to at least that conference final at least. But I'm just happy for LeBron. I'm happy for Bronny, for Bron as well. You don't have to be a LeBron fan to not be happy for him. If you're not, then you gotta get checked here. And of course, for the Spurs, just jumping back on that one, it was nice to see Tim Duncan in the audience. He's not a guy with much flair. When they had him on the screen and they were kind of cracking jokes in the audience, you can see that he is still his old self. But if you know anything about Tim Duncan, he has risen to not flare up too much. But he was definitely coming to watch that game, and that was definitely a fun one to watch with Victor Wembanyama putting up those numbers, especially on the offensive and on the defensive. And without a doubt, he is going to walk away with that defensive player of the season for sure. No questions, no quills about that at all. And of course, LeBron as well, putting up those really good numbers in the playoffs. Together with Bronny, I know Bronny is limited to a few minutes, I think 9-10 minutes for the most, but he is making the best of it. Whenever he's on the floor, LeBron makes sure that he is well used and those 9 minutes well utilized for sure. But that's the update right now. I'm going to catch you on the next game. Feel free to come on up, hit that follow, like, comment. Let me know your bones. If you have any suggestions about this, let me know as well. I do break down those games as well. I do go into details. Stick around. You're going to see those videos coming out soon as well. And yeah, we're going to have a blast this postseason.